All right, welcome everybody to another episode of your favorite lifestyle podcast. I know you're very excited to have conversations with us today. Just a little sneak peek. We're going to be talking on friendship, how that word has made you feel, how those people have made you feel. And at the end of this episode, we have a special announcement coming in. So you definitely want to stay tuned. See you soon.
I went to pick up my Xbox 360. A friend was borrowing, and our whole friend group was there. They had spent the entire day playing games with snacks and pizza. I had not been invited. I took my Xbox and I never spoke to those dudes again.
Bro, I would have crashed out. I would literally have crashed out.
Valid.
Your own game, your own console, not someone else's, your own. They still did not invite you.
Right?
I would have crashed out.
Nah,
no.
yeah.
There is nothing you are telling me. No, would have gone to jail that day.
Dude, this is gonna be an amazing episode. I'm so gassed for it.
Yes,
you have no freaking idea. Yo, first off though, I want to start off with Happy New Month, gang. We're officially 9 months into the Shop Talk podcast.
Yo, get it, babies, get it, babies.
We've been in this shit since January, and September, bro. It feels like what?
It feels like yesterday, if I'm being honest.
It feels like yesterday, honestly.
It
yeah,
feels like
right.
yesterday.
Yo,
Thinking back to the first episode, I saw a video of the first our first actual episode, and I was like, damn, it's been like 9 months. Ain't no way.
Nah,
ain't no way.
There have definitely been trials and tribulations.
You have no idea.
Yo.
I think we should do a special segment on all our trials and tribulations. Just so you guys can get an idea of how the journey has been. But it's been lovely being here, like sitting in this chair with you, or beside you, basically, has been a beautiful journey, and I would not have traded it for anything.
Here, I thought this nigga was about to say sitting on this chair in you. I would have been like, bro, what? Oh, okay. Anyway,
I'm sure you also the last pause count. Number one. He's already in the lead. Let's keep it up.
Let's get it. But yeah, guys, it is September. Welcome again to the number one lifestyle podcast in the city.
Yes, sir.
The Shop Talk. You're joined by the number one, your favorite Nigerian prince, actually. I'm going to do a rebrand. I'm your favorite Nigerian prince now. Don't holler me. Michael Chevin in the building.
Olubajo, as always. Olubajo Anu in the house, as always. Damn, my words is slurred, right? I'm just nervous. You're too cute right now, Michael.
Yo. Okay, thank you.
You need to stop it. You need to stop
Bro,
it.
I'm about to be blushing right now. Shit.
Yeah, new month, new hair, new...
I mean, shit, your hair looking fine though, my G.
I mean, always, like, all natural too. Like,
no, shit,
don't play.
shit.
Shout out to my hairstylist. Even though you took up my money, we're not going to talk about that, but, you made me come out looking cute, so I appreciate you.
Listen, it was worth it, man.
No, we look hella fine.
Facts.
But getting into it,
yeah.
The month of August was so beautiful in terms of, like, activities that we had going on. Especially because we gave you most of those activities. And so people were hitting me up online, were like, yo, I know where you at. Every time I posted something, I'm like, bro, you just showed me that you actually didn't see the episode.
Facts.
Or you just didn't pay enough attention.
Right.
But like, Michael, what was one thing you did in the month of August that we actually gave them?
Oh, bro, I got a long list for you. What are you doing?
I put you on the spot and I was like, oh, okay. Catching myself.
Yeah. Okay, but first of all, though, I was going to say, for all of you who have not been watching, what are you doing? You better have liked and subscribed by now, because really, what else are you going to be doing here? Come on, right?
Got you.
Yeah, but in terms of events I got going on last August, though, it was packed. So, as you know, August was my birth month. On top of that, I actually had my anniversary that month too.
Oh,
so,
wow, 2 in 1.
Yeah, man, I made it like a whole month of. Initially when August started, I remember saying this in the previous episode that I was like, yo, it's been a long summer, but then I haven't been able to do enough with it, so now I'm gonna do a lot. In August, I made it week for week, bar for bar. I was like, damn, I felt exhausted afterward, but it was worth it.
Talk your shit.
Yeah. So in terms of my anniversary now, we usually go to this place called Ask for Luigi, which is a very nice Italian restaurant.
Okay.
That's by the way. But then the main, we had 2 phases for the anniversaries. Our 2-year anniversary, I had to do 2 things. This time we went to the Candlelight Concerts, actually, where they had a special, this special edition on classical music like Mozart, Beethoven, and all the rest of the gang. And it was gas.
It was a classical vibe.
It was a classical vibe. Yeah, man. It was so nice. Like a little bit of the organization was, should I say, they were trying to organize people as they went. Like when you buy tickets, they don't get a seat for you. So when you go, that's when they organize everyone. But aside that, like when you walk into the church, it was at Christ Church this time, not the Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
So closer even, it was at Granville Street. Perfect. And what they had going on was like this nice ambient lighting going on from like these mechanical candles, not actual candles, mechanical ones. I mean, it got to prevent those fires somehow. But yeah, it was a really, really good time. Like, and then the music, whoo. Usually, I'm not a fan of classical music and all of that. Like, I wouldn't go I wouldn't go about my day listening to it on a daily basis. You know.
Okay, I feel like it has a time and place.
Yeah, but then because I already have some of the influence from like pop culture, from like TikToks and all that, like hearing the sounds and like hearing them play it was like, ooh, nostalgia. It felt like bubbling up inside. It was really nice. So that was one thing, and then I also tried out VR at Zero Latency. But don't worry, I'll give you guys a future update on how that went. Just so I don't take all the time, but yeah, I know. How about you, bro? What were you up to this August?
Wait, before we run on to me, like he just sparked game, man. He said 2-year anniversary, and we had to do 2 different themes.
Bro.
You gotta pick up on the little things. Man. So that was actually so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Thank you.
Big ups to you. What did I do in the month of August was packed with everything, but the one event that stood out the most to me was the Langley Rib Fest.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was closer to my where I live. I live in Langley, by the way, and it was so amazing. Just walking in there, seeing all the ribs, all you can eat ribs. See, me, I like eating. I was about to say meat, but I knew Michael would look at me weird, and my pulse count to go up. Lord save me. But I love eating, protein.
Bro, can't really catch a break right now. Wait, so how do you like your meat? Do you like it raw or do you like it medium
Michael, move on. But the Langley Rib Fest was an amazing event. We had, booths with food stand, concession stand. It was such a hot day, and they had an ice cream. They literally had like an ice cream truck. They also had games. There was mini golf. There was like chess, a big board of chess. It didn't feel like a rib fest. It felt like a community party, and they were just selling ribs on the side.
Dude, that sounds like a good time.
It's too good. Like it made me realize that people in Vancouver, they know how to play hard, and they also know how to like party hard.
Oh, but your city's in Langley, so like this is Vancouver. My
to
G.
me, man.
Say BC, my G. We're inclusive.
The same.
We're all inclusive
all
in here.
All of them are the same. For me, all of them are the same. Like, unless you're in Abbotsford, then sorry, that's all. That's all that country on its own.
Bro, it's accusing me of being freaking racist, bro. Bro, freaking singling out Abbotsford people.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Abbotsford and beyond, I don't know you.
Nah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, just as we said earlier in the episode, I wanted to touch on a bit of the themes of friendship. And with that in mind, I found a couple tweets actually that made me decide like, this will actually be a really good topic to talk about.
Okay.
So, I was scrolling on Reddit a couple days ago.
That's like one of your favorite apps these days.
Literally, I just be on there camping at this point, trying to find some good content for y'all.
No, for sure.
Yeah. But the title of the thread was, when did you realize your friends weren't actually your real friends? And this August is past. These are events you want to be going to with your friends. So damn.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Let me hear it. Man, 2 people's names just popped up. Let's keep going.
Dude, the first Reddit post I had goes like this. When I changed schools, and the majority of them never spoke to me again. They didn't check up to see how I was doing. They stopped inviting me to things. And what hurt most was that 2 other girls from our group also moved at the same time as me. And about 8 months later, I saw that they'd all gone on a picnic with the old gang. Meaning they all stayed in touch.
Okay.
And that hit hard. Damn, bro.
Honestly, that's just out of sight, out of mind, man.
No, it's not just that though. 2 other girls already moved too, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't get the context of the other 2.
So imagine that you're friends with someone for such a long time, and then out of nowhere, it's like just because obviously life happens, right? You don't keep in touch as much, but then you see that other people who did the same thing are still hanging out with them without even contacting you. Like none of them keep up. Like
that to me, that's just you were their friend. Because you had to be in the same place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes, I won't say that, I think that's okay sometimes.
That's true.
Because there's just some people that, because of where you are in that time in life, you just gotta vibe with them, have them as close companions, but they're not necessarily like the friends you go out of your way for.
There's different levels to friendship. That's what we're trying to say.
Like to him they were friends, but to them they're like, yeah, we're just here. And it giving me vibes of, you know, I moved schools a lot, like growing up. And it's giving me vibes of, oh, that time once you don't go to that school, man,
it's over. It's
gone. Unless your core best friend, it's gone, man.
That's true though. I mean, you also gotta accept that there's different levels to friendships too. So I understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, it's like the whole friend group, bro. Like that's backstabbing for real.
They are not your friends. You were their friend. No, they were your friends, but you weren't their friend.
Fact. All right. The next one I got was I went to pick up my Xbox 360. A friend was borrowing, and our whole friend group was there. They had spent the entire day playing games with snacks and pizza. I had not been invited. And now I'm in the situation of being the douche who takes the ball home when everyone else is having fun. I took my Xbox and I never spoke to those dudes again.
Bro, I would have crashed out. I would literally have crashed out.
Valid.
Your own game, your own console, not someone else's, your own. They still did not invite you.
Right?
I would have crashed out.
Yeah.
There is nothing you're telling me. No, would have gone to jail that day.
Facts.
What do you mean? No, think about it. It's not even someone else's from the friend group, your own. So the boy borrowed it and he was like, we have this guy's console. You know it's not your own. I can't even speak right now. No.
It is mad trifling, for real.
Delete all of them.
It's like, yeah, exactly what you're saying, though. That's a valid crash out moment.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be even feeling like a douche at that point, because imagine if they're going behind your back for things as little as this. Imagine what happens if you had a babe and then she wasn't all yours. She was for the streets. You know,
I wanna take care of you and your friends.
Oh man, valid, Joe. Yeah.
Move on.
Then the next one. When I was babysitting her kids, things were going great.
Okay.
We would hang out all the time. I have movie nights and I'd just chill and chat. But the second she no longer needed a babysitter was the second I got kicked to the curb. No explanation, not even a text back, nothing. Some people will act like your best friend until they no longer need you, and that's a tough lesson.
That's actually
factual.
very tough. Wow.
Yeah.
That hurts, but I feel like those kind of moments, in as much as you're like, you have to see the red flags, you can't really see the red flags.
You can though, like you're being a genuinely good friend and helping out with like babysitting, taking care of her, making sure she's
present.
Yeah, but then the moments, like, come on, man. Like, a lot of,
that hurts.
That hurts. It really does, eh?
That hurts.
I love what I've been thinking about too, like Game of Thrones. I try to apply, like, aside from Game of Thrones being like a really good fantasy show, it also teaches a lot of, should I say, relationships with people, whether it be political, whether it be friendships and all of that. So I try to kind of apply that. It's like, you know, when you swear your allegiance to a house, say for example, like you're swearing your loyalty to them, like even if you guys are not on the greatest terms, you know you're gonna be ready to pick up your banners and ride for them no matter what. And I think that's kind of a definition of what a friendship should be, depending on the level, of course. But yeah, if you're one of my close friends, you're like my ride or die. Like, I'm willing to crash out when you're crashing out for you, if it's a good cause, of course. If it's not, oh yeah, man.
Not oh yeah, I'll drag you to the other side.
Yeah, facts though, facts. That's actually how it should be. Yeah. And like kind of this whole thread made me think like, yo, so what would make you consider someone to be like a really good friend?
Yeah.
And then got me thinking, it's like, okay, maybe the time, like say, when, not outing Marta out here, but like, yo, she had an accident and then she was at the hospital, like, she called me like super late at night when I was passed out. And she was like, yo, I just had an accident. The ambulance is taking me to the hospital. Here, I passed them the phone. They told me where she was gonna be at. I literally packed up my shit, went to the hospital and spent the whole night with her, even though I had work the next morning. I was like, not to toot my own horn, but I felt in that moment, like, this is non-negotiable. This is time where you gotta, yeah, facts. And another time was something that actually you did for me too. So it was.
What the fuck? What did I do? I'm scared now. Like, why are you laughing so hard? Like, I'm scared.
Okay, this is when we first moved to Canada and I was still in homestay.
Oh,
This dude got his own place way before I did, right? And like, that was good. I was happy for him. But then I was seeing this chick at the time too, and then she was the chick I lost my virginity to. we were seeing for a minute, but then I also didn't want to bring her to my homestay because I didn't want it to be like I'm desecrating their home. So I asked homie if he could let me bring her over. At this dude let me. He said like, yo, you can have my room, just please don't do anything nasty. And of course, that was a moment where I was like, damn, bro, if he's really letting me do this in his apartment right now, like, gotta respect it. Like, this is one of those homie moments where it's like, I appreciate the bro code, understanding my G.
I feel like the moment too was impactful. Like, 'cause then we're still very young. We're like, those are things that, you know, we're like, oh yeah, this is a really important moment in my life right now. You know, I'm about to, you know.
I felt bad for my G too because I was like, damn, bro, I'm really out here enjoying myself, getting some top in his bedroom.
I was like, nah, I can't. I'm not gonna witness this. Fuck no. Like you saying it right now made me remember the whole day, and I was like, wow, it was a moment. I was like, niggas, I'm not gonna be home in the next couple hours.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Call me when you're done though, because I like my house.
Bro, gotta respect it though. Honestly, all cards on the table, we didn't do anything in your bedroom. We only did it in the washroom.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. So, I promise you, I didn't think about it. After I literally went to sanitize the whole room, and I poured olive oil on it. I was like, you are welcome in the name of it. I had to bless my room up real quick.
Oh, man.
I'm like, Michael, you can't be doing this over here. I'd ask him. I didn't even ask any questions. Out of mind, out of like reaction. If I don't know about it, I can't react to it. Thank you. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But circling back, I love the definition of a friendship you gave in terms of someone who is just present for you in those dire times. And, you know, with the Reddit post that you read out, they really go to home because they touch on like three different parts of a friendship. One of them is, you know, people who use you for what you have in the moment. And the other one is people only being there when it's convenient for them.
Right.
Yeah, like, you know, when they were like, and, you know, my short time memory when they beats me up, man. I can't remember the last post you read. But those were the two that stood out very much for me.
Was it the one about the babysitter? It's like how useful you are to them?
Yes, basically. So it's basically just how useful you are to them and, you know, what you can do for them in those moments. And, you know, a lot of us right now feel that we can't even trust. That's why people are like, it's hard to make friends in Vancouver.
Right.
And that's because most of us feel like the people you meet only want to use you for something, for a certain degree of, you know, fame, you know, money, whatever it is that you have to offer.
That's sad though,
and
right?
Yeah, it's very like sad and disheartening. Like for me, I've been with the same friend group that I met when I got here, and that's because luckily for us, COVID hit immediately. We like, you know, became friends. So we spent a lot of time together, like actually figured each other out as a friend group, and all of them are moving on to do beautiful things for themselves, which I'm very happy for. Especially Michael, like he was one of the first people I met here, and you know, seeing us do this together, like it warms my heart. So it's always sad when you hear people make that statement that, yo, you know, I can't make friends in the city, like people are too introverted. And
too cliquey.
Yeah, this is the main reason, because you all just, not you all, like a lot of us just do things that, you know, benefit us only. You know, your friend probably has like a music career going on. You're not, you know, actively supporting, but you're posting Lil Baby every day.
Right?
Like,
Lil Baby doesn't need you, my G.
Don't even know you, man. He would make 2 meal and not call you. But your friend that, you know, you grew up with, you're not gonna like give him that same respect or support.
Right.
So those kind of factors, and like, you know, reading those tweets, like they got me thinking too about, you know, a point in time, because the way I like to be to my friends and show them that I actually appreciate them is just being present at any time.
That's beautiful.
Like like I know like my friends, no matter what you're going through, even if you're happy, you're sad, however it is, like I'm gonna be present. I might not have the words to say. I might not have all, like the, you know, money to give you or whatever it is that you're going, but I'm gonna be there.
Just being there is literally the bare minimum, at least, right?
Literally.
Right.
A lot of us don't be there for our friends. It's crazy.
Like, I mean, we gotta understand too, right? Like, life happens, you know, but then that's how you value your friends, though. It's like, even with all the shit going on, you still have the time to be able to come help me out or come see me or just be there for me. Like that's kind of thing that's like, damn, bro. That's something. It goes both ways, right? Like in one of the Reddits too, it's like he gave them the Xbox. Like that person should also be very appreciative of that and value the friendship as well, right? Whereas in our day to day, you should also be valuing those people who already do those for you. And is basically the point I'm trying to make is that whenever someone is ready to go that far for you, it feels like unless you don't really like that person, you should let them know and then cut it off at that.
Just cut it off, man.
Yeah, at that point. But like if it's someone that you've really been you've been on and on with, definitely it should go both ways. That's all I'm saying. But
as it should be.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm curious, like when was the time you as people understood that that dude or that girl, nah. There was literally like a Twitter thread that was going on, and it says a time the world did not end when my best friend did, and the comments I've been seeing have been crazy. So I would like to know how the world didn't end when a friend group of yours did. Let us know in the comment section.
Facts though, yeah. I have one. I'll go and reply in the comments so you guys can see.
I have one too, honestly. Yeah. That was a beautiful conversation, honestly.
Yeah, man.
I know there's so much more to touch on when it comes to friendship, but we just wanted to start that conversation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Get that going. But like we said earlier, special announcement.
What you got for us, and what you got for us?
If you haven't heard, Mikasa Entertainment is one of the upcoming event planners and event promoters here in the city. And if you didn't know, they've done 3 events already, crashing it out.
Damn,
One
bro.
was a day event. The other was Sizzle and Splash that happened in Langley. It was an amazing time. If you weren't there, I'm sorry for you. And they brought in Young John, the Wicker producer, recently.
Facts. Yo, they've been killing it.
His concert was amazing.
Yeah.
And they have so much more to come.
Facts,
so if you haven't tapped in, you better start tapping into them ASAP.
Beautiful. And that's part of why, the Shop Talk had to come in and announce our big new partnership with them, man.
What's up?
Yes, sir. They've also got this amazing event coming up.
Yeah.
One of the biggest social media personalities we have right now.
Damn.
This person is so similar to Uncle Waffles, is actually insane. Of course, gotta give Uncle Waffles a respect, because she came in and she murdered the scene over here. Woo! Unfortunately, I didn't get to attend, but seeing all the videos, I was like, damn, bro, I messed up.
I was there in attendance.
Damn, bro, how was it?
It was amazing. Like, she was, the exact way you see it on Instagram and on YouTube and everything, that's how it was.
Top tier vibes.
The performance was performing.
Beautiful.
She came in and she crushed it.
Oh,
I would like to see her again in the city.
Oh, say less, man. Yeah. And then, because I think they got this dude named Justin Yuji.
Okay.
So for all of you who don't know who Justin Yuji is, peep game and lock in real quick. Sit down with me. Let me walk you through this. Mm-hmm. So imagine we got a DJ, an actor, a social media personality, one of the most fashionably dressed gentlemen out there in the city right now.
Okay.
Dude, this dude's a whole package deal, man. Yeah. And of course, he's coming in with amazing vibes. He's coming to Blitmore Cabaret in September, and it is gonna be a nice time, dude. Yeah, he's gonna be coming in, and he's gonna have Osita David as one of the hosts.
Whoa!
We're gonna
hype man.
We're gonna have Drac the DJ as one of the other DJs as well. And let me tell you, it is about to be a time and a half, guys.
That's a lineup and a half if you don't know already.
Bro, it is gonna be so good, and because the Shop Talk is always here to put you onto a new game, we're gonna give you guys the chance to come in and represent the TST gang. That's right, guys. Come in, get your tickets with discount code TST24. And of course,
TSTs, baby.
Yes, sir. We cannot wait to see you guys at this event. It is going to be an amazing time.
It's about to be an amazing event. And I don't know if you guys agree with him, but TST gang is a little generic. I feel like we can do a little better. So let's hear your opinions in the in our comment sessions, and we'll decide what we want to call ourselves as a group, right?
Facts, yeah. I'll go Titty Gang, but we'll see.
Titty gang. Yeah. That's our episode for today, and it was an amazing time having a conversation with every single one of you. We'd love to hear your comments on on what we discussed, and if you haven't already, stop,
like, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars on Spotify, because we're everywhere, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
And as per usual, you'll be joined by your favorite Nigerian prince, Michael Chevin. Jesus Christ, bro.
I can't take you serious without my Nigerian prince.
Alright, we out this bitch. Centered around power of friendship and how that shit is not only in anime.
In this beautiful episode, we're going to talk a little bit about a specific topic called friendship, how that word has made you feel, how those people have made you feel. And And we have a special announcement coming in at the end of this episode.
So stay tuned.
You definitely want to stay tuned and catch up with us.
And yeah, guys, let's get it. And from there, so right
Exactly.
after, so yeah, that would be like at the very, very beginning of the episode. After that, you then